The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius, this quote from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, emphasizes the power of the mind in shaping our reality. It suggests that our thoughts have the potential to influence our character and actions, ultimately guiding us toward our goals. But, you want to manifest your dreams? Of course you do. Is doing visualization actually the answer? Today, we're dealing with the myth and uncovering the real power behind this popular self-help technique. Did you know that studies show over 80% of people believe that visualization can help them achieve their dreams? But does it actually work? Let's dive into the truth about manifesting your dreams into reality and what's all the rage in the self-help world. Visualization. We've all heard the phrase, "If you can see it, you can be it." But is there any real truth behind that? Is visualization just a trendy buzzword, or does it hold some genuine power? We need to explore this in detail. There's quite a lot of skepticism around visualization and manifesting. Many people will roll their eyes and think, "Yeah, right, just thinking about it won't make it happen." And to some extent, they have a point. You can't just sit on your couch, visualize yourself as a millionaire, and expect a pile of cash to fall into your lap. That's a very common misconception. Some people struggle with staying consistent in their practice, often feeling like they're doing it wrong or that there must be a better way. Plus, with little clear guidance on how to effectively visualize and meet your goals, frustration and self-doubt can creep in. So, what can we do? Are we just wasting our time with this visualization stuff? We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca highlights the power of the mind in both a positive and negative sense. It suggests that much of our suffering is created in our minds, which aligns with the idea that we can also use our minds to create positive outcomes through visualization. This can serve as a reminder of the importance of directing our thoughts toward constructive goals. To understand visualization, let's break down the science. Research shows that visualization activates the same neural pathways in our brains as actually performing the action. That in itself is fascinating and an important concept. This means that when we visualize success, our brains start preparing us for it. For instance, a study from the University of California revealed that basketball players who visualized making free throws performed better than those who didn't. Visualization is like a mental warm-up, priming our brains for real-life challenges. It's probably best to look at examples and some incredible stories of visualization in action. Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the most iconic figures in bodybuilding and Hollywood, has often credited visualization for his success. He didn't just imagine winning Mr. Olympia. He visualized every rep, every moment on stage, and how it would feel to lift the trophy. He once said, "The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it." This approach helped him transform from a small-town boy in Austria to a global superstar. Then there's Jim Carrey, the comedian and actor, who famously wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services rendered and kept it in his wallet. He visualized receiving that amount long before he became a household name, and years later, he was paid exactly that for his role in Dumb and Dumber. These stories aren't about magic, they're about harnessing the power of focused intent. Here's where it gets really interesting. Effective visualization isn't just about dreaming, it's about fully immersing yourself in the experience. When you visualize, you should engage all your senses. What does success feel like? What does it sound like? This sensory engagement makes your practice much more powerful. Moreover, successful people, like athletes and entrepreneurs, don't just visualize the end goal. They visualize overcoming obstacles and setbacks, which prepares them mentally for real challenges. But here's the reality we all need to understand. Visualization alone isn't enough. It's not just daydreaming. You need to pair it with action. Think of visualization as a blueprint and roadmap for your mind, but you still need to build the structure around it. This is where so many people go wrong. They think visualizing is the end game when it's actually just the beginning. From Tony Robbins, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Visualization helps set the stage, but your actions will write the script. So, how can you make visualization work for you? Start by being specific and vivid. Don't just see yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, smell the environment. Create a mental movie where you're the star, and replay it often. Also, include visualizing the hard parts, the struggles, the setbacks, and how you'll overcome them. This builds resilience and prepares you for the real world. And most importantly, take action. Use your visualizations as a guide, but don't forget to put in the work. So, what's the takeaway? Visualization can be a powerful tool in your arsenal for manifesting your dreams, but it's not a magic solution. It's most effective when combined with action and a clear plan. You can dream all you want, but you've got to put in the work too. Remember, the journey to achieving your goals is just as important as the destination, and visualization can help you navigate that journey with more clarity and confidence. Now, I'm sure you have experiences with this. Have you tried visualization yourself? What has your experience been like? Drop any of your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to check out other videos in this channel. Thanks for watching.